I'm outside, thick and thin, highs and lows, don't let go. We gon' ride, we gon' win, don't know how.
Hey guys, I guess this will kind of be like a garage chronicles of therapy recap. So I'll be here with you guys every time I go to therapy just to kind of give an overview of what I thought about therapy that session. So thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy. Hi guys. My name is Sharnice, better known as Shay. Everyone calls me Shay. And this video is going to be about my first therapy session. Just a little background information about me. I am 28. I have been married for 5 years. We have three beautiful baby boys, 6, 3, and 5 months. And I run an in-home daycare. For the most part, am a stay-at-home mom still, of course, because I work from home. My husband used to drive trucks. He is now in the process of a career change. And yeah, 5 months postpartum, and I am struggling. So, I found my therapist from therapyforblackgirls.com, which they have a podcast for as well. The lady Joy, that's her podcast. She's over that podcast, and she has like a list of different therapists around the world. You can pick your state or city or whatever, and search for people in your community. So I found my therapist there. She actually has a YouTube channel as well. Her name is Ask Diavola Sade. And she's pretty cool so far. Everyone has issues they go through and just kind of try to bounce back from. But for me, when they got a divorce, I didn't think it was going to shake me up the way it did. Meaning, like, I began to decline mentally. I was struggling. Like, I felt like I was drowning. And even after that first therapy session, I don't feel like my heart is so heavy, I guess, because I was crying 20 out of the 45 minutes of that session. So I clearly didn't get much talking done, but I feel a tad bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep going. My next session is in 2 weeks. And she just kind of tried to dive deep and kind of get to know why and when I began having those issues. So I was basically telling her I think mom guilt is very, very real. And I didn't realize my mom guilt was as real as it is. Like, I can't break away from my boys. Like, she was asking, what do I do? My hobbies, and on the paper it was asking about strengths. I had to ask my husband about that. I don't even know my strengths and my weaknesses. Like, I don't have any hobbies. I don't leave the house. I work from home. I live at home. We do a click list for groceries. I don't get out the car. Like, literally went down the street the other day and was like, dang, when they build this? Because I don't leave the house, which now, of course, saying out loud sounds insane, but I just haven't had the desire to socialize. Socializing gives me anxiety. Like, I don't know. I really can't explain it right now, but I feel like sometimes I can't leave my boys, and like something may happen if I'm there. Like, of course, mom can do everything right. So I said for 2020, I was going to stop doing it and start doing for myself. So she was asking, like, when's the last time I did something for myself? I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, I went to the nail shop the other day. She was like, "Well, that's something," but I'm not thinking of it like that. I'm thinking like it is getting groceries. Like that's a necessity. So I didn't take it as this is your self-care time. This is your time to get yourself together. So I'm like, girl, I don't really do nothing for myself. So she was like, well, that's something. That's a start. So I was saying 2020, I'm going to definitely do more for myself. So my best friend had a brunch last weekend. And of course, your girl canceled. Our middle son had the flu, and I'm just like, I can't leave my baby. He has the flu. He needs mommy. And of course, my husband, his dad is going to take care of him. But of course, I'm thinking in the back of my head, nobody does it like mom. I need to be here for him in his time of need. So after seeing all the fun they had, all the drinks they had, I'm just like, girl, you should have went. Your son was fine, like an hour or two. He would have been fine. I could have gave him his medicine. When he ate, party, came back, gave him some more medicine in that time span. But I just felt like I would be a bad mom if I left him. And of course, I know that sounds crazy, but that was just my line of thinking. And I do that with a lot of things. I talk myself out of a lot of things. And I did vow that I wasn't going to do that to myself this year. So I'm a work in progress. I'm going to get it together. But I do feel like therapy's going to be a long journey. It's going to unpack some things that I'm not sure I'm ready for. And I think that's why I was crying and I was nauseous the entire day yesterday, because I know therapy is going to pull all those unwanted feelings that we probably didn't even realize happened to us. And we kind of just shut it off immediately. It's going to bring all of that back up to the surface. So I think that's why I was just over the top emotional yesterday. I've been intermittent fasting, so I can't eat until 2. By the time 2 came, I didn't even have an appetite. Like, my friend was like, girl, you just talking what you thought was going to happen. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I was terrified. Even when I got in there, I'm just like, girl, I feel like I'm finna cry. Like, she's still going over the paperwork. It's like, what you finna cry for? Crazy. So I definitely know then, like, I knew then, like, I had a bunch of more issues that I should have been talking about. But hey, that's fine. That's why I'm here now. I'm here now to get my crap together mentally, because everything else in life is fine. People say all the time, like, what are you stressed about? What are you worried about? Why do you this, blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, I honestly do not know, y'all. Like, my life is great. My boys want for nothing. Everyone's healthy. We have an amazing support system. It's like, girl, get yourself together. Like, why are you always like this? Why do you get so frustrated so easily? And I have to get myself together so many times throughout the day, especially, of course, dealing with other people's kids. It's like, okay, get yourself together. You know, don't let everything, overwhelm you so easily, and make a to-do list, check it off, like, get organized. And I want to get better, because I want to still be able to run my business flawlessly and be my very best self for my kids and other people's kids. So I'm a work in progress. I'm going to get it together. But I do feel like therapy is going to be a long journey. It's going to unpack some things that I'm not sure I'm ready for. And I think that's why I was crying and I was nauseous the entire day yesterday, because I know therapy is going to pull all those unwanted feelings that we probably didn't even realize happened to us. And we kind of just shut it off immediately. It's going to bring all of that back up to the surface. So I think that's why I was just over the top emotional yesterday. I've been intermittent fasting, so I can't eat until 2. By the time 2 came, I didn't even have an appetite. Like, my friend was like, girl, you just talking what you thought was going to happen. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I was terrified. Even when I got in there, I'm just like, girl, I feel like I'm finna cry. Like, she's still going over the paperwork. It's like, what you finna cry for? Crazy. So, I definitely know then, like, I knew then, like, I had a bunch of more issues that I should have been talking about. But, hey, that's fine. That's why I'm here now. I'm here now to get my crap together mentally because everything else in life is fine. People say all the time, like, what are you stressed about? What are you worried about? Why do you this, blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, I honestly do not know, y'all. Like, my life is great. My boys want for nothing. Everyone's healthy. We have an amazing support system. It's like, girl, get yourself together. Like, why are you always like this? Why do you get so frustrated so easily? And I have to get myself together so many times throughout the day, especially, of course, dealing with other people's kids. It's like, okay, Shay, get yourself together. Don't let everything, overwhelm you so easily, and make a to-do list, check it off, like, get organized. And I want to get better because I want to still be able to run my business flawlessly and be my very best self for my kids and other people's kids that trust in me with. So I know I need to refill my cup. Basically, like we say all the time, like, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? So if I can't be the best mom I need to be if I'm not the best version of myself. So I'm like, girl, what you doing? Get your crap together. But my husband didn't really know about the anxiety attacks and the panic attacks or whatever. And I didn't honestly realize I was still going through postpartum with our second son. And I'm thinking, like, okay, postpartum depression doesn't last that long. Like, after a year, I should be fine, kind of thing. But I'm like, girl, it's 2.5 years later and you are still struggling. Why? Sis, why? But I'm like, how can I stop having postpartum depression if I don't, 1, recognize it, and 2, do something about it? So then we had a third son. And girl, woo. I used to run in my closet all the time to get myself together. So my boys won't see me frustrated. I definitely don't want to be frustrated with them because they're kids. Like, our oldest son is he's very independent. But of course, the kids still need me. The kids still want what they want. They're human just like us. They didn't ask to be here. So I don't want to be frustrated with my kids anymore. I don't want to be agitated with kids, with husband, with family members. I don't want to be upset. Like, I like to be happy. I like to smile. I like to laugh. I want to be myself again. And I feel like that's why I'm going to continue this entire year going to therapy. Even if I start feeling 100% better. It's been 6 months since I had a panic attack, girl. Life is good. I'm still going because 45 minutes of a therapy session does not get out all of the 28 years I've been having these issues. I want to encourage anyone who's been thinking about going to therapy to go, whether you have physical trauma, whether you have mental, like anything, because she was asking me kind of, did I have any trauma? And I'm like, no, child, I had a pretty good childhood upbringing, like no issues, none of the typical things. Of course, like with my parents, he was my stepdad, but he raised me since I was 2. So it's like, technically, I had a broken home, but not really because I was 2 and he came in like a knight in shining armor and has been there ever since. And I think the whole idea of my family being broken, like they got a divorce after 20 years, like my family being broken, the life that I knew is now shattered. It devastated me to my core, and I did not even realize that. Like, of course, people deal with things differently, and you may be sitting here saying, girl, you grown, your parents got a divorce, but it's like, no. Once you, like, nothing's perfect, but once you have, like, a solid upbringing, like we've been seeing lately on social media, like to raise our kids so they don't have a childhood to heal from kind of thing. Like, I don't feel like I had a childhood that I needed to heal from. I just think it's just little minor things that I need to address. But like, I don't know why that divorce treated me as bad as it did. Like, yeah, girl, I was a mess. I was a mess. I just thank you all for watching my video. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go get therapy, guys. I love you. Until next time.